That's quite comfortable. This is Decathlon, and they've set me the challenge of putting together the ultimate beginner wild camping setup for less than £500. £7.90 over budget, but we'll not quibble. I didn't need this, I just wanted it. And then go camping in less than ideal conditions to test all the kit. These are less than ideal conditions! But I'm not doing it on my own, because I've also going to have with me the grumpiest man in existence.
I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Yes, that's right, Gary. Gary is back.
I wanted to go an hour ago, but no, it was dry, but he wanted to wait.
And now he's miserable. If you've never been in Decathlon before, it is an enormous outdoor retailer. It's got everything outdoors under the sun, any sport you can think of. I'm a bit tired. Now, I've been coming to Decathlon for years. I've bought inflatable kayaks, I've bought paddle boards, I've bought tents. I bought a folding bike here once, and it's always been my go-to location for affordable quality. And the other thing I've always liked about Decathlon is, look at this for customer service. The customer service has always been fantastic. If I've had any problems with my kit, they've got a great warranty. I've come back in, no problems. They've instantly sorted it out for me, and I really, really appreciate that. Right, let's go get the camping kit. And the main things I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a tent, I'm looking for a sleeping bag, I'm looking for a mat, I'm looking for a rucksack, and I'm looking for a cook set, the big 5. I will explain why I've chosen what I've chosen once we actually go out camping, because I think that's the best time to demonstrate it. That looks pretty good. Oh, I nearly forgot, I need some lighting. This is something people often forget. Lamp and head torch. I think that's everything I need. Thanks to Nick here, who helped me pick some of it, and I'm even more grateful to Nick because he has some gift cards for me. This is one of my favorite things about Decathlon, and this is probably going to impress absolutely nobody apart from me, but you don't have to scan anything, you just set it in the bucket. And it automatically picks it up. While we're here, Nick,
hey,
you've worked here a long time.
A very long time, 12 years.
12 years. Why are you still here?
It's just a really good place to work, and you're getting to sell like fun stuff like kayaks and camping stuff and all the likes of that, and it's just a really good environment.
I actually can't see. And this is what I meant by less than ideal conditions. I have to take my glasses off because I now can't see because of the rain. It's been a dry summer, but yeah, the rain is finally here, as is Gary. I think Gary has brought the rain with him. You're like Eeyore. How's life, Gary?
Fine.
Well, I deliberately decided when I saw the forecast wasn't ideal to go out anyway, because
Despite my warnings and
Despite
screenshots, he makes false promises, he lures you out here, and then you have to hold the camera.
I'm holding the camera. If you're going to buy a camping kit, it needs to work in less than ideal conditions. You're not just buying a camping kit to go out on a sunny day, because the weather forecast is unpredictable, especially up into the mountains. So you want kit that's at least going to survive an unexpected downpour or cloudburst. Today the forecast is basically a mix of sunshine, clouds and light showers, but tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. when we get to wherever we're camping, I'll go through everything I've got and explain it a little bit more detail. I mean, I suppose I could tell you about the backpack. It's a 50 plus 10 litre backpack. I'm carrying, I think, 17 kilograms of kit. The bag's pretty comfortable even with all that weight in it. I was trying to pick a bag that I thought would be suitable for sort of all year round, rather than, you know, just buying one that only does you for one season. Right, do you like my my Lucozade pouch back here? Fits perfect. I like being able to get at my drink without having to stop, so I always appreciate it when a backpack has got that in mind. All right, guys, show me you getting your drink.
Yeah,
Well, just get your drink out there. Go on. Go on, get your drink. No, without taking anything
This
off.
bag was not by choice. It is not my
Come on.
usual bag.
Oh, actually, you're getting there.
That snapping you sound heard, folks, was my shoulder dislocating.
Gary has quite rightly pointed out that every single time we go camping, something bad happens, mostly to him.
Always to me.
Help me. I've got pretty much all Decathlon gear, but I managed to secure Gary a tent, so we got two very different tents to test out. This'll do. One of the things I like about this pack is that it's got a front pocket. So if I want to get at my stuff quickly, zips down. If you have a bag that opens from the front like this, you can leave all your small gadgets, your bits and pieces in it, and just set it in the tent, and then you're able to get at your stuff. It's got these two sort of semi-hidden pockets, one on each side. There's one here, and this is big enough that I managed to get like a water filter bottle into this. Again, this is a luxury item. This isn't included in my Decathlon kit. Honestly, I've got too much stuff in this bag. I've slightly overfilled it, but you know, if something's worth testing, it's worth over testing. So this is my tent. This is a 2-man tent, and it weighs 2.8 kilograms. And Gary has got, throw it over. That was very well timed. Gary has got this tent. This is a 1-man ultralight tent that weighs 1.3 kilos. Decathlon actually only wanted to give me one tent, but I made the point that depending on the type of camping you want to do, some people will want a beefier tent that's got a bit more space on it, might be a bit better for bad weather, whereas other people will want just the lightest option possible. So I thought, I'll show you 2 tents. So I think what I'll do is I'll pitch the tent and I'll get everything set up and I'll show you all the bits and pieces. And Gary, you're gonna pitch this by yourself without any help. We'll see. It looks like I just spread it out, put in the poles, and then put in the pegs. The wind tonight is going to be coming from the direction of that camera, so I want to point the end of this into the wind. Depending on the type of conditions that you expect to be going out in regularly, whether or not it's an inner first or an outer first pitch tent can be important. This one pitches all in one. The inner and the outer connected. You just put in the poles and put it up. So this would be better if you think you're going to be out in rainy or wet conditions a lot. The one Gary has is inner pitch first. And that's it. That took me 8 minutes from scratch, having never pitched that tent before. First time you pitch a tent is the longest. I could probably get that pitched next time in about 5 minutes. How goes the pitching, Gary?
The pointy bit goes into the ground. Can we say that's a problem?
I was just about to do a little intro to the tents there, and Gary tripped over the guy. Oh, I just did it!
You see?
Okay, immediate issue with this tent. The guy lines are so thin. They're really hard to see. We keep tripping over them. In case you're wondering how these tents cope in weather, they're both rated to survive up to 37-mile-per-hour winds, and that has been tested on a turntable in a wind tunnel, so that is from all directions. Now, some people, the sort of extreme storm camping types, might say 37 miles per hour is not that windy. This is 33 miles per hour wind! Always check the forecast. This is a 1-man tent, and interestingly, that's the more expensive tent. That one costs, I think, 160, and that one's 130, and I think it's probably because this one just uses lighter materials. This is quite a lot of space in here. You can store maybe an 80-litre rucksack. There's less space once you get in here. I mean, it's a 1-man jobby. That's what it's designed for, but you got enough space for your mat, maybe a little bit beside you to store some things, but it does quite handily have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toggles, so you could put string up there, add a washing line or something. What I really like is it's got overhead storage. We've pitched it this way because the wind's going to be coming from that direction, and then this front is just going to slice and dice the wind. One little bonus with this tent is that on this side, you can't access it unless you pull this up, but there's actually quite a bit of space in there. So you could store some bits and pieces, maybe some cooking utensils down the side. And then we got the Simmons, whatever the other model, I can't remember the model numbers of Decathlon tents. They're all like numbers and I'm not good with numbers. I'll put them up on screen. It's a 2-man and it's got 2 entrances, so you can go right through, out the, well that's sheep dung. You can go right through, out the other side, so if the weather's bad, you can close up one side and switch the other, or if the wind just changes direction. But 60 litres of space, you can put the rucksack in there. Same with that side. This would do all year round. This has got a lot more space on the inside. In winter, I find you want more space on the inside because you tend to have a lot more kit with you. So if I go onto my bed here, you can see there's all of this space to kind of organise my stuff. It's got a washing line built in, which is quite nice. And then there's storage here and storage there. It doesn't have any storage nets along the side, which I kind of was expecting. It's not a huge loss because, you know, there is plenty of other storage, and you've got these overheads. It is a lot of tent for 130 quid. So I'm impressed so far, but I haven't spent a night in it yet. So if you're buying a camping mat to use sort of all year round in the UK or Ireland, I would always recommend you get a camping mat that has at least an R3 rating, because that means it's insulated and it means you'll be able to use it down to sub-zero temperatures. Ooh, it's a fun red colour. Where's the bit where the air goes in? There it is. Bag that this comes in is a pump sack. That fills that with air, and then you just... 2.5, and it's done. This is a synthetic bag. It's rated to a comfort of 5 degrees Celsius, which would be my sort of essential for summer. It might be 10 degrees Celsius at sea level, but once you hike up into the mountains and get a little bit of altitude, well, that could drop quite significantly. There's a 5-year warranty on this. Actually, quite a lot of Decathlon stuff is a 5-year warranty. Synthetic bags generally weigh more than down bags, but they're much cheaper. And another advantage with a synthetic bag is if you get it damp, it still works. Whereas if you get a down sleeping bag wet, it will not work. Last essential item. Some people go camping without these. Those people are idiots. A camping pillow. It adds minimal extra weight to your kit, but makes a massive difference for your comfort at night. And that's my sleep system complete. That's quite comfortable. Got a head torch. Also, I like to have a lamp to hang in my tent. You can charge it with USB-C, but also... Oh, that's a joke. What a wind-up. So what's known as a remote stove. So you put your tank of gas over here and this sits in the ground. Quietly release some gas. Push the igniter. And that's it lit. This is overkill for most camps. It kind of is, but I wanted to do some cooking tonight, so I thought, well, we'll get this. The frying pan on this alone might be all you need to go camping, and that would weigh a lot less. And you can buy the frying pan that's on for, I think, 20 quid. Gary, you hungry?
Please.
Okay, I'll get some food on. I decided, so we wouldn't be antisocial, I brought like a separate tarp to stick up that we could cook inside, and I put it up just in time because it has started to rain outside. Well, so we're going to cook up a couple of burgers because Gary is fading fast.
Very fast.
Having an
Although, to be
existential crisis.
To be fair, this is the first time in my lifetime I have ever seen a chopping board included with a cook kit, so very nice feature indeed.
I think it's 2 on at the same time. Perfect size. I think that one's done. Do you want the cheese melted on it or just want it in the bab? Oh yes. And action.
The moment of truth.
I like how you were trying to fake a reaction and then the real reaction took over.
I held out as long as I could. It's been a long day. This has made it slightly better. Can we go home now?
Is there a better place to eat a burger? We've come up to the top of this little hill here because we're getting eaten by midges, and there is a breeze here, so therefore no midges. Perfect chance to have a look at my little head torch. So it goes all the way from red light, floodlight, floodlight brighter, floodlight and spotlight, spotlight only, and then brighter, brighter. That's about what I can see with my naked eye, and then with the spotlight on this, that's pretty impressive actually.
I don't have the information you need.
Hey, there's a light up on that mountain, you see it?
That's what I pointed out to you like 3 times.
Oh, I wasn't listening. We've seen some head torches of people wandering in the hills in the distance, and
Is this where we inadvertently saved someone's life?
well, no, it's given us a notion to go dandering in the dark. Come on, Gary. The plan is I lead Gary up the mountain somewhere and then leave him there.
The first time we've done it.
There's a trail running that way. I think, we're gonna get so lost. Let's go this way and see where it goes.
I'm going back then.
You see the tents?
Yes.
Okay, fine, let's go back to the tents.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, Gary's had enough.
I'm going to bed. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
It's not 11 o'clock, it's not even 10:30.
Whatever.
If you want to rent Gary out for a special occasion,
What do you mean special occasion? Why will not any occasion do?
that'd be a nice side business. You could do parties. People could pay to hire you. You'd basically come to sit in the room and be sort of a presence.
In case there are people out there who want to pay me a lot of money to just sit around, please let me know.
Right, you have it from Gary. If you would like to hire Gary for your event, please let me know. I'll take 50%.
When you say event, I don't mean birthday party and I'm the piñata.
Definitely go that way.
What?
It's that way.
It just looks bigger on me.
Bye, Gary.
What have we got?
Oh! Ow!
Sucks.
I stood in a hole. Right, time to go back. Did my little head torch trick. Much warmer inside the tent. In fact, it's so warm tonight, I'm not even gonna zip up the sleeping bag. I'm just gonna unzip it, open it up, and wear it like a duvet. I mean, you probably can't tell from over there. This is a terrible angle. This is pretty cozy. Good night. Well, that was an interesting night. It was all calm, and then it started raining at about midnight and rained really heavily for about an hour and got quite windy, and then it calmed down overnight, and then this morning it's supposed to be currently heavily raining, but I mean it's threatening. It looks like it's threatening. So we got the debate, do we get packed up now before we get absolutely soaked or do we hang around? The tent held up well. No complaints. It rained on it. It's got wet. There's no water came through to the inside. Morning, Gary.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?
Fine.
Now it's time to cook everybody's favourite camping breakfast. Fresh tortellini. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Right, I need to turn this down to a simmer, so just turn this. Drop the heat slightly. Here we go, fresh pasta. Oh, it's quite hot, but it's tasty. Is it just me or is it starting to rain? Quick thoughts on the tent. I'm still pretty impressed with it. Tons of space. It seems pretty solid. It's dealt with any of the weather we've had to deal with. Sleeping bag last night, as predicted, this was toasty. I kept it unzipped for most of the night, just like a quilt, and then towards the morning I zipped it up a little bit, but I never had to zip it up the whole way, and I was just in my underwear. The mat was nice and warm as well. These are little silicone pads, so it can do one of two things. If you flip it the other way around, it'll stop the mat sliding around in the tent. If you keep it this way round, it will stop you from sliding off the mat. I'm trying to get packed up, and meanwhile Gary has fled like a coward back into his tent. Mr. Grumpy Pants is refusing to pack up while it's raining. It's not going to stop raining. Tent is still not letting in any water, so that's good. Gary forgot you're supposed to take the fly sheet off first. I was trying to
Not my tent.
You were trying to dismantle it in the completely reverse order. That should not still look like that. The inside's getting wet now. Yeah, this is a prime example why you might want a tent that pitches outer first if you think you're going to be ever camping in sort of refreshing conditions.
I wanted to go an hour ago, but no, it was dry, but he wanted to wait. He wanted pasta. No. No, Gary, it's too early. That's the day. It'll be fine.
So I don't know if this is a good time to tell you or not, but you can keep any of the Decathlon camping kit you want, apart from the cook set.
Thank you for letting me know now.
His levels of gratefulness are astounding.
He couldn't just tell me last night.
Well, I thought it'd be good for you to get an
What was it, an hour ago? Bone dry!
I thought it would be...
Bone dry, it was an hour ago.
Right, well, this has been the putting together the ultimate beginner well camping kit from Decathlon for under £500 and testing it in less than ideal conditions with Gary. I mean, Gary's not the less than actually Gary's part of the less than ideal conditions, but the rain.
Glad I could help in any way possible.
The rain was the icing on the cake. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll put a full kit list down in the description, as well as a few swaps and alternatives, and hopefully maybe it gets you on your first fun, exciting wild camping adventure out in the refreshing outdoors. Take the backpack.
Yeah. What's this for?